Hey guys, Dani here with Summer Skye Gardens and welcome back to my channel. So it is October 10th or 11th, I can't remember. It's Friday, but I'm going to show you guys kind of an updated tour of the garden. We're right here in the grow room where I need to water all my seedlings, so I'll show you what all's growing here and then we will go outside and I'll show you around the farm. I've got my two farm assistants with me, helping / playing around, playing with the kitties, playing with their dolls. So over here, we've got some cress and and some stock. I've got these are snapdragons. Or sorry, those aren't stock, those are snapdragons.
Wow.
And then we've got some vegetables for our garden at home.
Garden.
Got a lot more cress down here.
Wow.
And let's see, those are all our lettuces. Can you scooch? Those are all our lettuces. Up here we've got, here's some mignonette. And then delphinium, which has not germinated yet. I've never tried to start delphinium by seed, so we'll see how that goes. More mignonette. We've got some dill and Queen Anne's lace. And then more snapdragons and some status. Over here are bells of Ireland, which are hard to start by seed. I've got a few popping up. The ones that don't, I'll just end up reusing that soil to start by seed something else.
Reuse your resources.
Got poppies, more snapdragons. Here's all the stock. These were the first seeds I started, so they're a lot bigger. And lots of status, more stock, status, and snapdragons. So probably by the end of the month, I'll be transplanting these outside and then starting a lot more seeds.
And this is our wildflower field all mowed down.
Once we get some rain, hopefully later this month or beginning of November, we will come out and throw out some new wildflower seed. But you can see there's already some that are popping up from when we mowed it down. They're starting to germinate and more will come over the winter. And who's that you're holding?
This is Mr. Oreo.
Oreo, farm kitty.
He's going to show us the plants, and there's Miss Punton over there.
Oh, there she is. They're enjoying the slightly cooler weather. Let's look a little closely at a few of the mums. Growing nicely. These should start blooming by the end of the month, but they really start to take off in November. Oh, there's Pumpkin. Hello, Pumpkin. Here's some that have some buds, but probably be maybe another couple weeks before we get some blooms, but definitely by November, which is normal.
This is part of our new pig field.
Okay, yeah, we got rows of sunflowers. I had to replant because we had several pest issues. I've been having to spray the ants every couple of days. Oh, and you can see here's a few in the middle that have been cut down already. Got to really stay on top of them. But definitely still have plenty that are growing. Here's one that survived the first succession. We got more over here. And then a bunch of just mixes of zinnias. Really big and pretty.
Okay. The sunflowers that grow without us planting them, or we planted them like, I don't know, a year ago, we call them our volunteers.
Yeah, they volunteered to sprout up, huh?
Yes. Dirty.
There's the mahogany splendor hibiscus that's still stripped down.
That's a long name.
Yeah, it's trying to grow back, but still stripped of all the leaves from the ants.
Pumpkin enjoys the baby.
Some more sunflowers over here. So once we start getting some sunflowers to bloom, then we will open up the U-pick field for people to come out. Here is our other production area, but this will be open for the U-pick. The U-pick will consist of this area the main U-pick area and the mums. This is mainly zinnias, also have some mint that survived. There's the Tweedia and the azuratum, but they're not blooming right now. It's too hot. Lots of zinnias and then marigolds. Lots and lots of different pretty colors. Now you can see here the second production field area. I finally ripped everything up. Took out the drip irrigation because I'm not going to use that this next year. Messed up one of the fabrics, so I got to make a new one, but I got my soil test back, so I'll be adding the amendments, kind of lightly tilling it in with some compost. I'll lay back out the fabric and then start planting the seedlings that are growing inside, hopefully by the beginning of November, and hopefully it'll be cooling off more. Over here is the bulb and corm area. I've got to get that kind of cleaned up and reset by Thanksgiving. Still have some time on that. So that's kind of it. You know, probably like I said in the last video, everything is planted for the fall. Not as much as I had hoped for, but that's just due to pest and weather issues. So we're just gonna make do with what we have. Right now I'm focusing on a huge spring production. So starting lots of seedlings, ordering flowers. I've got plugs coming in, lots of corms and bulbs, and just trying to get everything prepared for spring planting. We'll probably open up the U-pick by the end of the month or beginning of November and just run it for a handful of days. By then the mums will be blooming, and I think that'll be really cool for people to see. I'm going to do a workshop right before Thanksgiving. Like I did before Mother's Day, do a U-pick and design workshop. And then I'll be putting the spring bouquet subscriptions on sale. Which this next year for the bouquet subscriptions, I'm just going to do monthly for 3 months. Simple. It's going to be $100. So I think that that'll simplify it and make it easier for me. And it'll be a little more affordable for people. So we'll see how that goes. But we're going to go inside, finish eating, and get home.
Hopefully we can have like a kids craft workshop where we learn about bees.
Yeah, maybe next year do some workshops with the bees. We'll see. We've got the 2 hives still going, so we'll see how they do over the winter and then what our plan is with the bees for next year. But hopefully a lot more workshops and fun things next year. That's the plan. So thank you guys for tuning in, and we will see you in our next video.
Bye.